we realize if being a mentor means being a guide, being someone who can point a way or encourage a path, or these kids are being mentored all the time by their friends, by whatever they're listening to. Everybody is always being mentored. That's not some unique experience. It's unique when it's intentional, thoughtful, and when it's someone who has a form of life that they genuinely believe has value for someone who has not yet fully stepped into it and feels like they could help or be of some use on the road.
I've had a lot of mentors in my life who have put input into my career, my thought process as a teacher.
Her name was Mrs. McGinnis. She was a softball coach.
And then came my 10th grade English teacher, who just stepped into my life and so kindly and lovingly was there. She helped me see the way that storytelling and writing can help you just navigate life in a really beautiful way.
He would bring me in, allow me to see what he was doing when he was fixing things and making things. And he taught me so very carefully the value of redeeming things that were broken, things that were cast away, and finding the new and the good and the true and repurposing things.
The most lovely thing she did for me was not to see what other people saw in me, but to see me. And to really ask who I thought I was and who I was becoming.
And I felt that because she so clearly pointed me to Christ. And she reflected Christ in the way that she lived. And so I saw that, and it made me want to be a teacher and want to do that for kids as well. And so now I get to. By God's grace, I get to do the same to the best of my ability.
When I look back at his example, I see that when I'm teaching, I'm using the same metaphors, that we take things that were meant for the trash heap of history and we redeem them and make them into beautiful things. And I do this with my students all the time, and I hear Mr. Cisneros' voice in my head.
Sometimes they're interested, sometimes they're like, okay, whatever. But over 4 years, there's going to be more moments in which it matters, I think, than not. And I think 10 years, they're going to realize, wow, we were offered something in high school most people do not get offered ever, or have to go searching for themselves.
The really sweet mentor moments happen when we have the space, whether we're up here in the mountains or on Wednesdays at the end of school we do English tea time, so around a cup of tea. There are just such sweet gifts that we get at Pacifica, and I benefit from that. It's a blessing for me to get to know these incredible young people.
And in the moments where students years after have come back, or even a week later or months later, and felt blessed, all glory be to God, because I'm simply a vessel.